Back here, post-game, United States Air Force Academy. Air Force falls to UNLV here this afternoon, 91-66. And Jeff Bennett, we go back after that first 20 minutes, it was a 3-point game, and then UNLV woke up and they were on fire and did not cool that entire second half.
Well, it was a 3-point game at the half, and if you remember, Air Force came out, great first set that they drew up to come out at halftime, gets a bucket, gets another bucket, and you felt, okay, there's a little bit of momentum, and then all of a sudden UNLV just kind of said, nah, not today, not on our watch.
Well, let's go to the statistics in this one. The Rebels finished shooting 60% from the field. Turnovers, boy, they forced a lot of Air Force turnovers, converted those in points, 14 points off 15 Air Force turnovers, another key number in the game.
Yeah, and 9 of 18 from 3. But look, this almost mirrors if you look at the stats that we showed pregame. And Air Force a little bit better than their season average. UNLV a little bit better than their season average, but just too much firepower. And when UNLV got into their rhythm offensively, it was just too much for the Falcons to deal with.
Well, let's go to the highlights in this one. There were plenty of them. The Falcons would lead by as many as 6 in the opening half. Cam Sanders had 18 points on the afternoon.
Yeah, we talked about Fleming with a triple-double for UNLV. Sanders was close, 18, 8, and 9, and did his best to keep his Falcon team in it for as long as he could.
So Air Force hanging around. Sanders, some big buckets in this one. And how about Hoban from long range?
You know, Hoban, 19 points on the night, just growing, right, in confidence. You look at his last 4 games, all double digits. You love to see that out of a young player, just continuing to grow and get better.
Now on the flip side for Rebels in that opening half, Jones was a force, had 12 points, but 20 minutes is all he had in this game here this afternoon.
Yeah, he had his first half, which was an unbelievable first half. Didn't feel too well there right before the half, and sat out. And UNLV didn't miss him at all. And that's not a knock on him. More to do with Gibbs Lawhorn and Hamilton, but Gibbs Lawhorn just picked up his game.
Yeah, Gibbs Lawhorn finishes with 21 points, 19 of the 21 coming in the second half for the 7th consecutive game. Dre Gibbs Lawhorn scoring 20 or more points, and UNLV pulls away to win for the 14th time this season. Nighttime in Mountain West Conference play, and Jeff Bennett, they are going to be a contender, no question about it, heading down the stretch here in the Mountain West Conference play.
100%. 4 games left, like we talk about for them, 2 at home, 2 on the road, but all against opponents above them in the standings. So they have everything right in front of them to really climb out of 6th. Can they get to 4th? Can they get to 3rd and earn that first round bye in the Mountain West tournament?
And if you're John Jordan, the interim head coach for Air Force, there's some takeaways from this game. Air Force played well at times, but in the end, just too much offense from UNLV to try to overcome today.
Yeah, no doubt. We talked about it. The Mountain West Conference is unbelievably competitive, and it's hard to cut your teeth in a conference this good. And they're going to build, they're going to grow, they're going to set whatever they're talking about cultural-wise within their program, and that's probably what's most important to them right now, to be fair.
Growing pains for a young Air Force team, but certainly some bright spots out there today. Again, your final score here from Clune Arena. It's UNLV 91, Air Force 66. For Jeff Bennett and our entire crew, this is Josh Howe saying so long from the United States Air Force Academy. UNLV a winner here on this Saturday afternoon. So long, everybody.